Today I'm going to share with you 11 reasons why your Mercari account might get banned and how to prevent it from happening. Hi, thanks for watching this video. My name is Jocelyn and I call myself the PhD reseller because I resell online, including Mercari, eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, Amazon, Walmart, and I also have a PhD. So I like to provide people with information, do some research so you can make better decisions and you can be very successful at your online business. So today I'm going to talk to you about Mercari and 11 reasons why you might get banned and 4 things that I've actually gotten warnings about. So don't feel bad if you get one. It happens. Everybody makes mistakes. They do give you some time, but if you continue to make these mistakes, you can probably be guaranteed that your account will be deactivated and you won't be able to sell on Mercari anymore. So let's get started. Reason number 1 is providing personal information. So you might have this in your profile, you might have it in a listing, you include your website, your Instagram, your Facebook, any of those sorts of things will get you banned off of Mercari. And it might seem innocent enough. For example, let's say you're talking with somebody and the conversation maybe needs to be a little more maybe complex, and you say, oh, why don't you just email me? And you may not have any intention of doing anything bad, but if they see that, then that will get your account banned. I think they'll even remove the listing or block out that part, whatever you do. And people try to do stupid stuff like spell out their email address at that G and then space. Don't do that. So just keep the information personal to yourself. If you are interested in providing that person with information about your business that you want to maybe try to get more sales offline, you can include a business card in your package, and that's perfectly fine. Number 2, trying to get people to buy offline. Now, Mercari, like all of the other sites, I think Facebook is the only one that does allow you to purchase things off the site, but everybody else does not allow you to pull the buyer off the site and make a sale off the site. Why? Because they've paid for them. You did not pay for that buyer. They're paying for you to get advertised, for you to be on there. You are paying them, yes. And I know it gets complicated and people are like, oh, but the fees. But if you are really interested in growing your own business and creating your own website, go ahead and do that, and do it on the side as well. Have a website and then at the same time have a Mercari and build them both up at the same time. But you have agreed to not do that, and therefore you can't do that. You can't say, can you pay me on PayPal, or can we do Cash App? That'll get your account banned. Number 3, drop shipping. I know, drop shipping. Oh, I know. It comes up all the time in my on my YouTube feed. And I've done drop shipping before. And I know there's a lot of people that are very successful at drop shipping. I was not. But I understand why there's a desire to do this. You don't have to worry about getting inventory. You don't have to worry about having things in your home. If it doesn't sell, you have no skin in the game. But that is a prohibited action on Mercari, and that will get you banned. So what do? Just don't drop ship. If there's something, start with stuff from your house. Just start with things that you already have. If you want to get a trial for starting on Mercari without putting any money in the inventory, just go ahead and do that. Number 4, being nasty. I'm not talking about Miss Jackson nasty. I'm talking about being rude and disrespectful to the buyers. I've seen some pretty nasty comments that people have sent to buyers. Now, I've seen some nasty things that buyers have sent to sellers as well. So don't feel like you have to put up with it. If that's the case, report them and then block that buyer. But calling people names, being rude, it's been pretty awful. They're your customer, and that's the quickest way for you to get off of Mercari and get banned. Just be nasty. I understand that people will try you and that customers can sometimes get on your nerves. Take a deep breath. If there is something that's going on, maybe just write it, leave it alone, come back for an hour, reread it, and determine whether or not you think it's appropriate. Number 5, selling fakes. This is really hard, and I've seen a lot more sellers that are getting their accounts banned, or they're getting marks on their account, warnings, because they're being told that they're selling fakes. And they say, I know it's real. I have bought it from a store. I have the receipt. I've even heard of people who've used the Mercari selling, I think there's some kind of thing where they can authenticate, and they said it wasn't authentic, and they said it has to be, I bought it from the store. They bought it from the Coach store or Versace, if they're that people run into. The best thing to do is, if you are selling something, yes, have things like the receipts and all of the information in order to protect yourself. The next thing that you can do is go through the Mercari authenticated stuff, and if they say it's not authentic, just go somewhere else. There's other places, other platforms that you can sell your items on. It's not worth getting your account banned. Number 6, abusing shipping. I have seen this one as well more and more as we get more sellers on that just don't have as much experience with this. They'll go and they'll list something and they'll just say the pricing. The shipping is the lowest one. I believe it's like $3.49. And I've even seen some buyers who will put in their listing that they're not responsible for any differences in the shipping cost. Yeah, you are. If you don't weigh it, you are responsible for the difference in the shipping cost. You didn't ship it right. That's not what you're supposed to do. So what do? You need to get a scale. Buy a scale and get one. They're not that expensive. You don't have to get anything really big and fancy. And then if you are still unsure about it, just offer free shipping and then include the price of the shipping. I know that some people's argument is, well, you're also paying the fees on that. But if your account gets banned because you're off on the shipping, then it doesn't do you any good. Number 7, multiple Mercari accounts with same banking account number. Now, you can't have multiple Mercari accounts, and some people do that. And they'll have them on different emails, or I know people who have different Facebook accounts. But as long as you have them under a different account number, then that's perfectly fine. You can't have them under both your checking account number under Wells Fargo or Bank of America. You have to have a separate one for each one. Now, let's talk about the 4 times that I got an email and the reasons why I got those. Number 1 was I was selling items that I didn't tell what it was. And you see a lot more of these as people just start to try to get rid of stuff. And to make it fun, they offer mystery boxes. And they'll say, oh, is the mystery box full of clothes, cosmetics, shoes, purses, etc. Mercari does not allow mystery boxes. So you would have to, if you want to sell a box of items, you would have to describe what exactly is in that box of items. And you would just need to sell it as a lot. You just can't sell mystery boxes. I didn't do that, but what I did was I was selling DVDs, and it was like pick whatever DVD you wanted. And so I had a list of all sorts of DVDs that I was offering, and I said just pick which one. I couldn't do that. I had to list every single one individually. So that was one of the first ones. Number 2, selling prohibited items. I've actually gotten 1 or 2 of these for selling prohibited items, but this is when I first started. I didn't understand Mercari, so double check to make sure that you do list items that are prohibited on the Mercari list. And I'll put those 2 links. One is prohibited items on Mercari, and the second one is prohibited conduct on Mercari. And let me know. I'm telling you, I gotten a couple warnings. What have you gotten a warning about? And what are some things that you have done now? Like, I just make sure I try not to do those things. That's about the best that you can do. But what are some things that you've gotten warnings about? So selling prohibited items. The 2 prohibited items I was trying to sell was food, just candy. So you can't sell anything that people can ingest. So no candy, no vitamins, anything that anybody would swallow, you can't sell. Now, if you sell toothpaste, you don't eat that. So even though it's like put some in your mouth and swallow it, but you can sell toothpaste and lotions and creams and all those sorts of things, but you can't sell a lot of stuff. And they actually have a lot of prohibited items that they don't allow to be sold. So make sure that if it's an item, a new item that you haven't listed before, just check out that prohibited item list and double check to make sure that other people are selling those items as well. Number 3 has to do with this product right here. I'm going to give you a second, see if you can figure it out. What could I have gotten in trouble for this product right here? Okay. Let's see if you made the correct guess. I always start my listings on eBay. eBay has a catalog of photos that they use. And they say, hey, if this matches what you have in our catalog, you can use it as the stock photo. Now, Mercari says it's okay to use stock photos. Like if I was to use this, pull this straight from eBay, but I have to have at least one other picture that actually shows that I actually have the product with me. So therefore, I can use a stock photo, but I would then have to go back and actually add in a picture, an exact picture of the item. Yeah, it's a lot of more extra work that I don't want to do right now because I probably have a lot of items that are in eBay that are in stock photos. So what do? Well, I went back through and I realized I had a good amount of them that were like that. I went ahead and deactivated them, and I said I'll just go back and just maybe start adding in some listings. Probably because it's Mercari, I'll just do it on my phone, sit down and just take a picture. I'm not going to worry about making the background white or any of things of that nature. I'm just going to snap the picture and put it on there. Number 4, the next one and the last one that I got in trouble for are these things right here. I'm going to show them to you and see if you agree with the issue that happened. What do you think might have been it? They told me this item was not accurately described. So I'm going to show the picture there. That's my picture. It's not a stock photo. These are my pictures. I'm going to show you the shoe again. I don't know about you, but this looks like the shoe. Also, the description of the shoe comes directly off the box. The issue was, here what the issue was. The buyer got the item. They sent me a message and they said, I want to return them. I really just don't like them. I thought they were black. Okay, thought they were black. I can maybe see why you would think they were black. But I described them as fuchsia purple, indigo blue. The exact listing that was on the box. So they submitted a request for a return from Mercari. Mercari sent me a message and said, you need to describe your item better. I was like, what are you talking about? This is the item. I described it. I took the pictures. Those are the pictures. I didn't manipulate the photos. I have a picture of the box with a description on them. What in the world do you expect me to do? Well, you know what I decided to do was, they sent them back. Thank goodness, they were a nice person. I was really irritated because I was a little suspicious, and I'm never this person that says never sell to a new buyer, but they were a new buyer. They sent it back in the same box, in the same order, never used, so that was good. That was fine. But I decided I'm not going to relist those. I just put them on eBay, and they'll sell on eBay eventually. So I'm not going to list those. So that was a really quick video about 11 reasons why your account might get banned and 4 reasons why I've gotten an account warning from Mercari myself. If you like this sort of content, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and also leave another comment or leave a comment about your experiences with on Mercari. Have you had a warning? Have you had your account banned? What has it been like for you? Like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and turn on the alerts. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.